Then, so hello everyone. Thank you again so much for joining us today. ASEDOM, MexiCulture, and ISLA are very grateful for your attendance, and we hope that you have fun. This is a kind of get together fun event for us to celebrate what we have accomplished in this very dramatic year, and the fact that we couldn't go to school and everything that we have accomplished before the actual final season starts, so we are less stressed. I want to thank ASEDOM and MexiCulture for accepting our invitation and helping us plan this event. This is Isla's first year, so we have been very grateful for your support and everything that you guys have done for us. I want to thank Professor Golub, who couldn't join us today, but she's there here in present. And I also want to thank Ms. Hedify, who's Isla's donor and the person that made all of this possible, made Isla possible. And I want to thank her. Special thanks. It's us giving the seniors who have contributed so much to our Baru community and awarding her name, because this year Isla has been able to help create a bridge between students and faculty, bringing resources, bringing community together. And we're grateful for that, and we're here to celebrate it. So with that said, I think we're ready to start our award ceremony. And we will start by, first of all, giving a major thanks to the students that have contributed so much to our community, and our student leaders, and it's just amazing. It's amazing people. So unfortunately, the students that Isla nominated are not able to join because they had a time issue. Two of them would join later, but Isla nominated Marco Lázaro, who's our webmaster, and a very kind person that is always willing to help us and our Baru community. Sofia Fergon, who's an climate activist, and it's doing a lot for Latin America and to raise awareness of our needs and to raise awareness in the Baru campus. And Chelsea Weepy, who's also doing climate change activism and will join us later. So I want to just present our nominees. They will be getting their certificate in the mail, and I wanted to thank them. But I'm ready to pass the mic to Marcellus and to Eric.
Thank you. So hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know, my name is Mercedes, and I'm the president of ASEDOM. And I'm super excited to be nominating and awarding these two people who have been just great people in my lives and ASEDOM's lives, and have contributed to the Baru community so much. So I'll start with Wandali Capellan. She has contributed to the C community so much by being a peer mentor. She was actually my peer mentor and peer mentor of some of us on the e-board. And then she became president of ASEDOM as well. So I just want to say your hard work does not go unnoticed. I know when you were president of ASEDOM, you had many personal obstacles, and you still made it happen for ASEDOM and for the Baru community. And so that's why we would like to award you today. And then we have Laura. She is just full of energy. Whenever she walks into a room, she always makes sure to light it up and to be contagious with her energy. And that's something that ASEDOM has just appreciated so much. She's also been an RA at our dorms, which is not very common, at Baruch, but she's been able to contribute in that way. And so she's just such an amazing person. And thank you for coming in, even if you're at work. But we just like to honor you today and give you the certificates virtually, and then they'll send it via mail. But we just want to say thank you so much on behalf of ASEDOM for setting the foundation of who we are today, and for inspiring a lot of us to be a better version of ourselves and to take leadership at Baruch as well. So Eric, you could go ahead.
Of course, thank you very much. So as you all may know, MexiCulture is a club that actually came back. It was inactive for around 2 years, but we were able, with the help of many people, to bring it back for this semester. And we're kind of learning on the go, right? We're kind of like starting all over again, trying to see what works best. But in terms of the club, we came up to a decision to nominate Jeriel Ortega. We feel that he's definitely, everybody knows him in Seek. He came to my FYS when I was a freshman. He came to my FYS right now as a peer mentor. He's always offering help to freshmen, and he's a cool dude, right? Like I said, everybody knows him. Definitely an example for many Latinos. Shout out to Yariel. He got into UBS Investment Bank. So congrats, my friend. And like I said, you're an example for many people. So looking forward to working with you more in the future. And even though you're graduating, hopefully we can still stay connected even after graduation.
No, definitely, and appreciate the nomination. Again, for me, I walked into Baruch. I didn't really know where to navigate in career-wise or nothing like that, and so I definitely connected with a lot of the upperclassmen, a lot of the seniors, where I figured and I saw like, damn, they made a huge impact on lower classmen, and a lot of it's just giving back to community, and so through like a lot of work, um, recruitment classes and all that stuff. Definitely after I like landed that internship, at least my sophomore year, it was just like let me give back and really help out the next class coming in. I think that whether it's the first gens here on the call, but I think that there's always going to be that lack of guidance, right? Because you're the first one to really set the footsteps, whether it's for your younger brothers or just setting up the bar high, right? Because you're the first one going into and walking into the unknown. So I think that I'm gonna always be involved in Baruch in the Sikh community moving forward. Just definitely getting that transition to the professional career stuff, but definitely, you know, anyone can wanna use the resource. Definitely open to that. But it's been a pleasure.
I'm so sorry. I have a question. Were we supposed to give a speech too? Because I could definitely give something to the ASEDOM crew and to all the Latinos alike.
Talk
Like
to us.
something
Talk to
small.
us.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. So okay, go ahead, otra. Okay, so basically, I love ASEDOM. I started here since freshman year. I don't know if you guys remember Joseph. He was my mentor, and also he was the one that passed me into ASEDOM. And also, I love last one, all those other groups. I'm glad that we were able to, I guess, reconnect and do things with them as well, because I know a lot of clubs were kind of apart. They weren't really doing things together. So I'm happy that things have been better and people have been doing things. And it's always better to work as a team. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. And I'm so grateful for that, because I am definitely, even though I'm obviously like a fun, energetic person, college is college, and that's what I came to do. I just came to work and just work. But luckily I found Wandali and other friends alike that were able to, make me remember that Baruch and the college experience can be fun as well. So I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy that even though we're remote, ASEDOM is living well. All the Latin clubs are working together to do amazing things. And yeah, a lot of us, I guess, this is the graduating seniors. So whoever knows me knows that they can hit me up and, we could talk about things. But if you don't know me, we could still talk. And yeah, I'll put my email, I guess. But yeah, I just love this. Thank you guys for thinking of me and everyone. So yeah, that was my speech.
Wandali, do you want to say a few words or you're good?
I'll say a few things before I have to go back to work. I want to say thank you to all of you. I mean, even though I was like Marcella's peer mentor and Kevin and Martin, I actually learned from all of you guys. Much like everybody here, being a first generation, I don't know what I'm doing. I still don't know what I'm doing half the time. And I just walk around with my planner trying to plan things out. And trying to, set a path and try to teach my sister, who's actually a freshman in college now, the right thing to do and the right way to go. But I just want to thank all of you. ASEDOM, like Laura said, Joseph was a big help. Francis was also a big help for me because she's also part of ASEDOM. And just people like Eric, who's also my peer mentor, that just helped me find a way, find a spot, and just do better, not be so afraid, and just be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So I want to thank all of you and just keep shining, keep doing well, keep inspiring. So thank all of you.
Thank you so much, both of you, Laura, Jariel, and Wandali, for such a beautiful and emotional moment. I did mention earlier that Isla was not before Wandali leaves. I just wanted to remind you that you will be getting. I have them here. I thought of sharing screen so you could see it then because they're very beautiful, and you will receive a you will receive it by mail, but you will also receive one. I will email you for your address and your information so you could get it by mail. Professor Gallo will send it to you, Isla's director. And I wanted to I mentioned earlier that Isla is nominating 3 people who were not able to join, but then got Marco Lazaros here. Not only is he's our webmaster, but he created this beautiful masterpiece. So I want to thank you for that and present the award to him for all the amazing things that he has done for Isla in our first year and for the Baruch community, because we actually met in the Latin Heritage Month committee, and we're grateful because he's very kind and very flexible, and it's always willing to help us at the last minute. And Marco, do you want to say a few words, or you are comfortable not speaking?
I can say something. Thank you for nominating me for this award. It means a lot. It's not a surprise because I created it for myself. I just want to say thank you to every single one of you for doing the work that you're doing now. It does speak volumes when you're actually doing stuff from home and showing the new people who are coming in to this community that the work's being done. It can still continue to be done as long as you're putting the work and effort into it. All of that and I just want to say thank you again.
Thank you, everyone, and again, thank you as a general for the amazing work that you all done for Baruch and for our community. Yeah. So,
and before we move on to the next activity, I just want to actually recognize you, Daniela. I know you're graduating as well. And although you were the one who arranged everything, just want to say that your work at ISLA has been absolutely amazing. It's, the first initiative. And we really appreciate everything that you do to make sure that Latin clubs come together for things like this, and that's something that was missing in the Baruch community. So we just want to shout you out, and you're just amazing, and we hope to stay in touch with you once you graduate.
Of course, you all know you will have my email. I'm never leaving, so thank you so much for the recognition and for your kind words. It means a lot. Thank you.
Yes, huge shout out, great event. I personally really it's been virtual, so we would have made this event really in person amazing. It's still amazing, but definitely it's really 100% support. I will have to drop the call. I have a client meeting in like 4 minutes, but I'm gonna just drop my email if anyone if anybody needs sort of help with anything, feel free to just reach out. But thank you, Daniela. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for joining, and thank you everyone who joined being busy like Wandali and Laura. We really appreciate you being here.